Mist becoming by the fire's light. Old tales told on a cool midnight. Friendships are forged in a bottle sway. Legend come more with each word we say.
I smell sausage.
I smell a hog. Are you gonna squeal for me, little man?
Did I ever tell you about the night they became legends? It was at the Crecent Moon Roadhouse, mile marker 47, on a sweltering August evening. Lightning cracked over the lonely stretch of red dirt known only by its lone outpost. The Crecent Moon Roadhouse, neon flickered on chipped wood siding, and the roar of Dusty's windstorm pulled for unlikely souls through its swinging doors. Fate had conspired to bring them together under one battered tin roof. Each of them were chasing freedom, flavor, and a little frontier justice. Old Red rolls in, as he gunned his old Chevy pickup through the dust. With a smoker trailer humming behind him, Old Red was fresh off a long week of backyard test runs of his redneck Republican rub. He craved cold craft beer, none of that man-bun-wearing foo-foo shit either. It better be bourbon barrel-aged for this man. His saltan pepper beard caught the yellow light as he stepped in. I remember thinking, oh my damn, as I hurried off into the kitchen to freshen up with the smoked paprika lotion. This man had a spatula holstered at his hip and eyes scanning for trouble and, as always, a good seat near the smoker's heat lamp. Damn, that man smells good. I just know I'm drooling like a prom queen at a rib-eating contest. Cooter's cunning entrance high above the bar. A pair of gleaming eyes darted from beam to beam. Cooter the raccoon. The legendary trash connoisseur had lost a bet in the Flavorverse fairgrounds and was on the run. He slipped inside on Whiskers alone, scouting the buffet for spilled sausages. His nimble paws flicked a lost pocket knife to the floor, just as a rowdy outlaw stomped by. Cooter froze. Tail flicking with mischief and a dash of fear, Cougar's midnight pounce Cougar burst in from the back door, paws silent on the wooden planks. She had been tracking a phantom hog sent through cypress scrub, when the roadhouse lights lured her like a moth to flame. Muscles coiled, senses sharp, she dropped from the rafters into a surprised outlaw's lap. Her claws sheathed, resolve unshaken, sending him sprawling into his gang. Dusty Rhodes blazes through. Dusty sauntered in last, guitar strapped to her back and tumbleweed dust in her boots. Word had spread along the back roads that the Crecent Moon served a chili, so fierce it could summon storms. She came hoping to swap tall tales and maybe trade a verse or two. Instead, she found chaos igniting at Table 3, a gang of tinkin' outlaws flexing knuckles and threats. The brawl of brotherhood, the outlaw chief barked for a rusted bourbon barrel, fists flew. Instinct flared in each hero. Old Red swung his butcher's clamp like a mace, toppling to goons at once. Cooter barreled down a ruffian's ankle, snatching his knife and using it to pry open spilled beer, spraying the floor in sudsy chaos. Cougar weaved between swinging fists, delivering a purr-powered headbit that sent a third outlaw howling. Dusty tilted a tiki torch from the bar, steering its flame at a flammable backdrop. Panic ensued, sending the rest scattering into the night. When the dust settled, the roadhouse erupted in cheers, glasses clinked, war stories switched hands. And nobody mentioned how the sheriff might react come morning, forging Chapter 47 over a round of Old Red's finest craft stout. The four silent warriors locked eyes. In that rumble-lit hush, they knew they'd found something rarer than any spice blend or backroad treasure. Unbreakable camaraderie. Dusty sketched a quick brand in the condensation of his mug of 47 nestled inside a smoking boot, signing their pact right there amid drifting sawdust and the tang of spilled bourbon. Chapter 47 was born. From that night on, Old Red spatula, Cooter's nimble paws, Cougar's lightning reflexes, and Dusty's dessert dust swagger became the stuff of Flavorverse legend. Wherever the road leads, they carry the promise of smoke, freedom, and friendship stronger than oak-fired steel. Old Red, Cougar, her sister Dusty Rhodes, and Cooter started a backyard smoking revolution. That legend has it landed Old Red and Cooter on a radio show with some feller named Rush. I tell y'all about that time some other time.
God bless America.
God bless your smokers, and God bless Old Red.
We'll see y'all next time.